Hi, I'm Shannon Rollins with Shannon Rollins Real Estate. Today I have several tips for you to help keep your home warm during the winter months. Today I have 6 suggestions for you to help keep your home cozy during the cold weather. The first one is double check all of your weather stripping around your windows and doors. That little foam piece that goes around the inside of your door when it closes and makes that good seal to keep the draft out, well, be sure you have that in place on all your windows and doors. Also, double check your sweeps on the bottom of the doors to be sure they haven't come off, because that also will allow the air in. Be sure they're not damaged, rotten, or in just bad repair, because that can also allow that cold weather to come in. One thing not to forget too is that door that goes from the inside of your house to the garage, if you have one of those, double check that one too, because I'm sure that the garage temperature is not the same as the house and some air could be seeping in there as well. Second tip is if you have single pane windows, buy those window insulation kits. Now I have double pane windows, so I wasn't quite sure exactly what that meant, so I did a little research. I wondered, how much are they? Are they hard to do? It's hard to get somebody to do it. Well, it's very easy to install yourself. You can get them on Amazon or at your favorite home improvement store. And they say it can increase your efficiency of your windows up to 90%. Who wouldn't like that? And they're see-through, so you can still see outdoors, and you can remove them after the winter months if you would like. The third tip is for you to check your crown molding. If it's starting to pull away from the ceiling in the winter because things contract or split, same with your baseboards, because that could allow air to seep in. So if you're a one-level home, for instance, and your crown molding is pulling away from the ceiling, you could be allowing some air from your attic to get into your house or for your heat to escape. So you would want to caulk those places. Speaking of attics, number 4, double check that your insulation value is appropriate for the area that you're at. But also double check that your insulation hasn't gotten moved and needs to be put back in place. I know I had at my house, when I had somebody come in to do my cable and run cable, they moved some of the insulation in the attic and didn't put it back. So I had some spots where this wasn't working well. Same underneath your house. If you maybe have had to have a pipe repaired or a drain line fixed, you probably want to double check to make sure that the worker put the insulation back up underneath the house to be sure it's all working properly. Now, inside the house, tip number 5 is you want to be sure that your ceiling fans are going clockwise. Clockwise pushes the hot air that rises down back to where you are, whereas counterclockwise is pulling the air up. I had to do that in my house, switch all of my fans. And of course, you don't want your fans running on really high speeds, otherwise that's going to create a breeze and negate the heating effects in the house. Last tip is that you want to double check all your pipes under your house and in your attic to be sure they still have that black foam insulation on them. And you also want to be sure you're getting those little things that go over the faucets to protect them when you know it's going to freeze. I hope this has been helpful for you. It was a great reminder for me to get those faucet covers and to change my fans. And I probably need to double check a couple areas where my crown molding is pulling away too to be sure I don't have a draft. But if you have questions, any questions about real estate, give us a call. My team and I are on standby 7 days a week, ready to help you take the smoother road to sold.